What's up, guys? Just wanted to show you my local sheriff. This right here is a 911 call of a girl I actually know. Let's get into it.
Okay, what's the phone number you're calling from? Okay, tell me exactly what happened.
I have an ex-girlfriend. She's in my house destroying it. She is on drugs or something. She's acting really crazy. And I just left the house. I'm down the end of the street right now.
Okay, what was she doing?
We've been through a breakup or whatever, and she said she's going to come over here tonight and kill everyone in the house and all this stuff. And she's smashing the house up now. I just got away and ran down the street.
Okay, is there anyone else in the house with her?
My roommate is. He's still there.
Okay. Give me 1 second, okay? I'm just putting all this information in.
Yes, ma'am.
Do you know if she has any weapons?
She said she was going to bring a knife on the way over.
Did you actually see her? Did you actually see the knife?
No, ma'am.
Okay. So where exactly are you at?
About 3 houses down from my house in the street.
Okay. Are you in a vehicle or are you on foot?
I'm on foot.
Okay. Do you know if she came there on foot or in a vehicle?
She drove here from Bartow, and she's really intoxicated.
Okay. Do you know what kind of vehicle she drove?
It's a Chevy Malibu.
What color?
It's gold.
Okay, I'm just putting all this information, okay?
Yes, ma'am. She's looking for me now in the street. She just come out the house.
Okay. Is she white, black, or Hispanic?
She's white.
How old is she?
She's 25.
Do you know about how tall she appears to be or about how much she appears to weigh?
She's about 6 foot, 140.
What's her name?
Lindsay Collins.
What color hair does she have?
Black.
Do you know what she's wearing?
She's destroying my truck right now. She's smashing it.
Okay. Can you tell what she's wearing?
Jean shorts and a red top.
Can you tell us, is she hitting your truck with anything or is she using her fist?
I don't know what she's hitting with it. She's coming down the street now looking for me.
What's your name, sir? Can you hear me? Hello? I can, okay, they're almost there.
Alright, well, she's like destroying shit. She is acting really crazy.
Okay. What's your name, sir? I'm sorry, what's your last name? Is that her in the background?
Yeah, she's just went back in the house and banging going on.
Okay. They're almost there, okay, they're not too far away.
Okay.
Are you still outside?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Just let me know when you see the officers, okay?
Yeah, I think one's coming up now.
Okay.
Yeah, they're right there. Yeah, she's fine.
Is that the officer?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, if he's there, you can go ahead and disconnect and talk to them, okay?
Alright, thank you.
You're welcome.
Well, to my disappointment, it didn't reveal anything about the officer-involved shooting. Introducing Sheriff Grady Judd.
so that we can talk about a sad ending to a huge problem. It comes as absolutely no surprise to anyone in the Tampa Bay area that domestic violence death is on everybody's radar. As you know, in Manatee County this last weekend, as a result of domestic violence, a man and a woman were shot. It was a murder-suicide. A man shot his wife and then himself. And then, of course, there was a Hillsborough deputy and his wife in Pasco County, where he shot and killed his wife and shot himself and left 3 children. Domestic violence is, and I underscore, one of the most dangerous calls that we respond to, and last night was no exception. Once again, we had a person in a jealous rage. Now let me take you back just only a few weeks, when a person in a jealous rage thought his girlfriend got into an Uber, and he chased the Uber down, texting that he was going to shoot the Uber driver and her. And he ended up dead. So what does Lindsay Collins do last night? Lindsay Collins is 25 years of age. For the last 2 years, give or take, she's been dating a young man by the name of Chris Ingram. And about 1 to 2 months ago, they broke up. Lindsay Collins, and you see a rendition of part of her text, was texting Chris Ingram last night, talking about what she was going to do, and she says things such as, "I will hunt y'all down. I will kill her. I will take her life and mine. You can watch. I don't care." We also know that just a few weeks ago, Lindsay rammed Chris's truck while he was in it. And last night about 10:30, Lindsay showed up at Chris's residence, and the people at the residence was obviously Chris Ingram and his roommate, a guy by the name of, I believe, Musselman. She arrived in a jealous rage, went into the house, totally out of control, started stripping the sheets off of Chris's bed, put a belt around her neck, and Chris wrestled with her and took the belt away. She became more animated, and at some point in time produced a butcher knife. She ran Chris's roommate out of the house with a butcher knife. In fact, he hid in the boat. Chris also ran out of the house and was summoning law enforcement. While he was summoning law enforcement, and you'll hear it on the tapes, you'll hear him say, she's tearing up my truck. Deputies arrived, a single deputy. As the deputy arrived, put the car in park, stepped out of the vehicle, introduced himself to Chris. In less than a minute, she sprints from the house through a dimly lit area, and the deputy sees her coming. As she runs in front of the headlights of the patrol car, the deputy can see she's holding a knife over her head and charging toward Chris. She actually starts to run past the deputy, and she's chasing Chris full on with a knife in
Alright, this is the only problem that I have with this at this point. I actually know this girl. I worked with this girl. Everybody has different sides to them. Everybody has the potential to get crazy at some point in time. But there's no footage of this. From my knowledge, there's no dash cam footage. I don't think they wear body cams out here. I haven't seen one on any officers or deputies. So, with all these little press conferences that Grady Judd does, all I have to go off of is his grandpa-like storytelling skills. I don't know if it's all facts. That's the thing. Okay, moving on.
stabbing fashion. The deputy shoots one time, striking Lindsay in the chest, and she immediately goes down. The deputy provides life-saving measures and, in fact, saves her life. She's transported to Lakeland Regional Health, where she undergoes emergency surgery, and she's in critical but stable condition, and as I understand, she's been extubated now and is able to talk. This was a very dangerous scene last night. She talked about her intentions. She showed up with a knife, and if it weren't for the deputy intervening, Chris could have easily lost his life last night. She's got a criminal record. Guess what? She's been arrested for battery in the past. In addition to that, on another occasion, she's been arrested for possession of marijuana,
which this guy cannot stand. Oh my God. It's like right up there with meth. If they have meth, they have marijuana, and they have guns too, and they're out trying to kill people for it and to make money for it, and this guy's just out of control.
Ladies and gentlemen, as it's described to us, she appeared intoxicated, in a total rage, and ran past a marked patrol car, knife in hand, to attack Chris in our presence. She had apparently been looking for him while he was outside waiting for law enforcement to arrive after she was inside tearing up the house. Well, that didn't turn out too well for her last night, or maybe it did. She's alive today. Chris is alive today. And Mr. Musselman is alive today. And certainly, if you believe her text, she intended to commit murder last night and possibly suicide. Oh, and now for the rest of the story. There was no woman there. There was no female at the house. There was no female involved, Chris said and told us last night. You know, I don't have another female in my life. This was all jealous rage. And there was not even another person at the house, another female at the house last night. So at the end of the day, I hope Lindsay learns from this, and she certainly should, because she has survived, and we're going to charge her with 2 counts of attempted first-degree murder for Mr.
Yeah, they're gonna fucking hang her out to dry. I don't know what ended up happening with this. I think maybe he dropped the charges or something like that. She seems to be doing well. But, yeah, I just want to show you guys Grady, Judd, and we'll see y'all in the next one. Like, share, subscribe.